Wouldn't it be so nice to ride a horse? You're about an hour away from the city, and then ride it to a winery. Oh, yeah, M3 Winery. It's brand new. And the founders, husband and wife, they've been in love since they were 17 years old from Orange, Texas. Two of the nicest, hardest working people. A wedding in your future? You might want to check these people out. I met Angie not too long ago out at your beautiful new wine event venue, wine tasting, just this beautiful bit of heaven out in the country, a little bit beyond Sealy in a place called Cat Spring. You and your husband, and I learned you guys have been dating since you were 17, are just now living the dream.
Well,
You have worked hard. Your husband was in the military, then in law enforcement. And Angie, what were you doing while he was busy guarding people and protecting the public? Were you getting involved in retail or were you in the events arena?
actually, I have been in the retail industry since 1993. I have been a clothing industry, clothing manufacturer, as well as a retailer. Yes, so coming up on 35 years. Been doing it a long time.
All right, now, so you'd go to California because
Correct.
you loved Sonoma and Napa and the wine country, and your husband, Colburn, wanted,
That's
and you were
correct.
talking about that. You're both from Orange, Texas, his dream was to make. Now, if you're going to have an event center, I'm going to make wine. And
That's
this
pretty
is what
much.
you
Yeah.
two are now living the dream. So while
You know
you
what?
and you can watch videos of Angie going around her event area when you had their big kickoff party, building a tent, and I saw the video. It was amazing. And you're just this high energy lady while your husband is making amazing wine. It's a beautiful relationship that you two have created.
Well, I appreciate that day. That Dana. You know what? It is a beautiful relationship, but it has certainly gone through trials and
Of
tribulations.
course.
Um, much like those grapes do on that vine. And I think that is why I have absolute respect for wine because I know what it takes to finally make in that bottle.
I love
And
it.
and that's kind of like our marriage. It has been 31 years of lots of different tests. So
Yes.
those grapes are tested every day. They go through all sorts of things, but at the end of the day, we have certainly held on, and I do feel like God's hand is in the midst of everything, and I think it a lot of it has to do with the fact that we just don't quit.
You know, it's funny you say that. I've been married almost 40 years. And I said to my husband, you might give up, but I never will. I was taught by my dad, who did not believe in Jesus, about perseverance. And I persevere. And so when I meet these high energy people like you and your husband, and I only met your son, you've got three kids, right?
That is correct. So
Handsome boy.
thank you very much. M3 is McClellan to the third power. We have three children, Walker, Bronson, and Mamie Grace. And our motto is God, gathering, and gratitude. So my favorite number is three for many reasons. And you and I can discuss that one night over a beautiful bottle of wine. But yes, so that is how we arrived in Cat Spring, Texas, was a dream and a compromise. It truly was a dream and a compromise. I wanted a wedding venue and he wanted a winery. And so, as you know, in marriage, we had to compromise. So here we have M3 Ranch and M3 Cellars. Our wine tasting room is located inside M3 Ranch, the property itself.
And I want to let people know when we were at a wine tasting Saturday night with a wine and chocolate tasting, I will have your chocolatier on my podcast. She's a local lady, moved here from Canada, and her whole life is chocolate, which is the way it has to be. You do wine tastings as a gift. And for
That is
$33 per person, you can come. Angie is so knowledgeable. I saw a video of you. I think you were in Napa, maybe, with this beautiful black dress. You had a gorgeous cross necklace. And I'm thinking, you are good. But you're talking about the kind of the science behind the winemaking. It was very, very great video. And I know Colburn was doing the camera. And I just learned so much. And so people can come out to this beautiful country estate and have a wine tasting featuring beautiful Angie offering all the info. And I loved when you said, you might think you only drink white, but I might offer you a little red and it could change your mind. It's just a great experience.
I think that it is, no matter where you are. And you mentioned when Colburn and I were young and lived in California, we were married in 1993. We did not know anything about wine. And we started, and we don't want people to be intimidated. So we
Right.
want you to come out no matter where you are in your wine journey and experience it. That's what it is. It's an experience. You may say, I just don't think I'm going to like, I tried wine and I don't think I'm going to like it, but maybe you didn't try this wine. And so there's so many different varietals. The winemakers do so many amazing things to bring out different flavors. And I do think you kind of, you go through it until you find something that you do like.
Right.
And if you don't find that wine is in your palate, then at least you have the experience and the knowledge that you can say, you know what, I tried it. And maybe you just want to come out and have a glass of sweet tea, fish in the pond, and enjoy the property itself. And there is certainly that aspect to M3 Ranch as well.
That is awesome. And you're right next to Blisswood Bed and
Um,
Breakfast.
what a
And
blessing.
so what you
Yeah,
do is you ride a horse from this acreage and then you come on over to M3 and have a wine tasting. It's a
it's been
beautiful gift package.
it's been
And
a beautiful partnership to watch, to see what Blisswood has to offer as far as the horseback aspect, and it is nice. I mean, where can you go an hour and 20 minutes out of downtown Houston, saddle up on a horse, kind of get away from the concrete, collect your thoughts, kind of look up at the sky and the stars, ride over and enjoy some award-winning wine, I might add.
exactly.
Um,
M3 Cabernet Sauvignon to die for, but all of them are delicious and they are award winning. And
Well,
your
they
husband did it.
actually are. He did it. I give all the credit to him.
Well,
We actually just we won gold and reserve
amazing.
champion at Uncorked in the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Unbelievable.
It really it's kind of surreal. It just we were encouraged to enter all 10 varietals. I thought the ones that would maybe make a statement. Just I was looking just for some feedback, so what we could improve on for next year. Never did I think that we were going to win gold, and certainly reserve champion, both on a state level and an international level. So that I just thank the good Lord that was an eye wink. That was just an eye wink for him to say, okay, keep
Keep
going,
going.
because
That's right.
keep going, keep going.
Great Christmas gift idea, great anniversary, beautiful wedding venue. And and I know that, let me tell you, if you call Angie or you contact Angie, Angie's the type of woman who will bend over backwards to make sure your dreams come true out there. You really, I just love watching you work. I love the relationship with you and your husband and your employees. And it's a beautiful place. And people who come feel very loved.
Well, that's what that's what we're called to do, and love on people, and it all works out. People, they never, you know they'll never forget the way they were treated. They may forget what you said, but they'll just never forget how they felt when they walked away. And that's my goal. I'm only gonna, live for so long. I've got so many numbers of years left, and who knows what that is. But, maybe 50 years from now, somebody will say, you know what? I don't remember that about her, but I certainly remember the way that she made me feel.
That is awesome. Angie, thank you. And thank you to your husband and all the work you're putting into your beautiful M3 winery and event center. And we wish you a very Merry Christmas. And let me be your ambassador. I will share your story with everyone. And that's why I wanted to get you on the podcast.
Well, pretty lady, I appreciate it. I'm very grateful just to meet you and know you. I'm especially excited that we're right there in Cat Spring together. And we know that Cat Spring is a sweet little secret with so many neat offerings, not only at M3 Ranch, but it really is. It's a quaint little place to be, and a blessed place to live. That's
It
for sure.
sure is. It sure is. Well, we thank you. Glad that you're close by now and your wine is mwah, extraordinary. We love it so much. And
Well, sounds good. Well,
congratulations
tell
on your
Rachel I
award.
said hello. I cannot wait to have some more of her chocolate. I take
Oh,
little pieces with my coffee this morning, another little piece, and it's
look
just
it.
look at you. Yeah, I know.
Like,
Well,
ah.
What a gift. What
You're
a
a
gift that is
Christmas
in your
presents, right?
backyard.
Yeah. You're a
Christmas
sweetheart,
presents
Angie.
for sure.
Thank you. Give everyone there a hug and we'll see you soon.
I will, Dana. Mwah. God
Bye
bless.
bye.